Building something with your own hands, shaping raw materials into a functional object, is an experience that resonates deep within us. It's a primal connection to creation, a tangible link to the ingenuity of our ancestors. It connects you to the earth in a way nothing else can. Feeling the cool, damp clay between your fingers, grounding yourself in the very substance of the world around you. It's a reminder of our origins, of the simple elements that sustain us. A clay stove isn't just a project, it's more than just assembling parts. It's about creation from the ground up, a testament to human potential. It's a declaration of independence, a rejection of passive consumption, and an embrace of self-sufficiency. It's saying, I can provide for myself, I can create something of value with my own two hands. In a world of disposable conveniences, where appliances are designed to be replaced rather than repaired, shaping a tool from dirt and grass is a powerful act. It's a reclaiming of agency, a defiant act of creation in a world that often feels pre-packaged and predetermined. It teaches patience, as you carefully layer the clay, allowing it to dry and harden, understanding that true craftsmanship takes time, self-reliance, and the value of real work. Knowing that the warmth and sustenance it provides are a direct result of your own effort and skill. This isn't about saving money, although that can be a welcome side effect. It's about the satisfaction of seeing a fire crackle inside walls you molded, the primal joy of harnessing the elements, of creating warmth and light from the earth itself. You took mud and straw, simple, humble materials, and created a source of heat and sustenance, a place to nourish yourself and your loved ones, a focal point for community and connection. This stove will cook your food, infusing it with the subtle flavors of the earth and the warmth of the fire, and stand as a monument to your own grit, a tangible reminder of your ability to overcome challenges and create something lasting. The process is the reward, the quiet satisfaction of working with your hands, the focused concentration that quiets the mind, the sense of accomplishment that comes from seeing your vision take shape. You'll get your hands dirty, embracing the messiness of creation, feel the sun on your back, connecting with the natural rhythms of the day, and learn the rhythm of making something from scratch. The meditative repetition of shaping the clay, the intuitive understanding of the materials, the quiet confidence that grows with each step. When you build your own stove, you reclaim a basic life skill. You're empowering yourself with the knowledge and ability to provide for your own needs, regardless of external circumstances. You're joining a tradition thousands of years old, a lineage of builders and makers who understood the value of simple, sustainable living, connecting with ancestors who valued a warm hearth, a symbol of home, family, and the enduring power of human connection. This is more than a DIY project. It's an investment in yourself, in your skills, and in your connection to the world around you. It's a journey back to the fundamentals of being a capable human, a reminder that we are all inherently creative, resourceful, and capable of building a better world, one stove at a time. So, roll up your sleeves, prepare to get your hands dirty, to learn, to experiment, and to create. We're not just making a place to cook eggs, although the taste of those eggs, cooked over a fire you built, will be unlike anything you've experienced. We're engaging in an act of creation. We're tapping into our innate human potential to transform raw materials into something beautiful and functional. This guide will walk you through the steps, providing the knowledge and techniques you need to succeed. But the effort and satisfaction will be all yours. The pride of standing back and admiring something you built with your own two hands is a feeling that cannot be replicated. Let's begin this honorable work. Let's reconnect with our roots, embrace our creativity, and build something that will nourish us in body and soul. There's earth to be dug, waiting to be transformed, and a stove to be built, a symbol of self-reliance, creativity, and the enduring power of the human spirit. The creation of your own earthen stove begins not with a purchase, but with a connection to the land. Your journey starts with a shovel in hand and a purposeful walk across the earth. Feel the weight of the tool, the promise of transformation it holds. This isn't a trip to the brightly lit aisles of a hardware store, searching for pre-packaged solutions. Instead, you need two fundamental gifts, offered freely by the land beneath your feet. First, clay, and second, straw. Your quest begins with the search for clay-rich soil, the heart of your stove. Look near the bends of creek beds, where the earth is often exposed, or dig a little deeper, past your yard's nutrient-rich topsoil, to uncover the hidden layers beneath. The best clay is often found just below the surface. Once you've located a promising source, it's time to test it. Take a small amount, moisten it with water, and roll it into a ball in your hand. Feel the texture, the smoothness, the potential within. If it holds its shape, resisting crumbling and maintaining its form, you've likely found your clay. This is the clay that will form the walls of your stove, holding the heat and radiating warmth. This clay is the very body of your stove, the element that will capture and hold the fire's energy. Dig up more than you initially think you'll need. It's always better to have extra material on hand than to run short in the middle of your build. As you gather the clay, take the time to meticulously remove any rocks, roots, and other debris, ensuring the purity and workability of your material. With your clay secured, it's time to find straw, the second essential ingredient. The straw will act as the skeleton of your stove, providing strength and preventing cracking. The straw binds the clay together, creating a network of reinforcement within the earthen structure. This prevents cracks from forming as the clay dries and shrinks, ensuring the longevity of your stove. Look for dry, long-stemmed straw from wheat, oats, or barley. These varieties offer the best structural integrity. Never use hay, as it decomposes too quickly and lacks the necessary strength. Visit a local farm, connect with the agricultural community, or check your local feed store. Seek out golden dry straw, the color of sunshine and harvest. The simple act of gathering these materials grounds you in the tangible reality of the project, connecting you to the earth in a profound way. You're not simply assembling a prefabricated kit, you're actively sourcing from the abundance of nature, participating in a cycle of creation. This labor of gathering connects you intimately to every part of your stove, fostering a deep sense of ownership and connection. With your pile of rich, dark clay and your bundle of golden straw, you now possess the fundamental foundation for something truly lasting, something that will provide warmth and comfort for years to come. Take a moment to pause and admire your haul, appreciating the fruits of your labor. These are not just raw ingredients, mere components in a construction project. They're the tangible results of your effort, the embodiment of your intention. The real work, the transformative act of creation, is now about to begin. You're ready to build, to shape the earth and straw into a source of warmth and connection. So, let's get started and begin the journey of transforming these humble materials into something extraordinary. Now it's time to combine earth and fiber, the fundamental ingredients for creating cob. This is where the magic truly begins, as we transform raw materials into a workable building medium. We're about to embark on a process that's both ancient and incredibly satisfying. It's part science, part art, and all hard work. Understanding the properties of your clay and fiber is the science. Knowing how to blend them effectively is the art. And the physical labor involved? Well, that's just part of the process. Get ready to get your hands dirty. On a tarp, break up your clay. This is an important first step to ensure a smooth and consistent mixture. Removing large clumps will make the mixing process much easier and prevent unevenness in your final cob. And add water until it's like thick dough. The consistency is key here. You don't want it too runny or too stiff. Think of a baker preparing bread dough. That's the texture we're aiming for. Add water gradually, mixing as you go to avoid oversaturating the clay. Spread straw over the clay. The straw acts as a binder, adding strength and preventing cracking in the cob as it dries. Ensure the straw is evenly distributed to maximize its effectiveness. And start the clay stomp. Bare feet work best. This is where the fun begins. Using your feet allows you to really get in there and thoroughly combine the clay and straw. It's also a great way to connect with the materials you're using. March in place, pressing the straw deep into the clay. This ensures that the fibers are fully integrated into the clay matrix, creating a strong and cohesive bond. Don't be afraid to really put your weight into it. Fold the edges in with your hands. This helps to incorporate any stray straw or clay that may have escaped the stomping zone. It also helps to create a more uniform mixture, or a pitchfork mixing thoroughly. A pitchfork can be a helpful tool for larger batches of cob, allowing you to turn and aerate the mixture more easily. Make sure to get down to the bottom of the pile to ensure everything is evenly combined. You want a uniform texture. This is crucial for the strength and stability of your cob structure. A consistent mixture will ensure that the cob dries evenly and is less prone to cracking. No clumps of clay or dry straw. These inconsistencies can create weak points in your cob. Take the time to break up any clumps and ensure that the straw is fully saturated with clay. Test the mix, form a ball, and toss it. This is a simple yet effective way to assess the consistency of your cob. The way the ball holds together, or doesn't, will tell you a lot about whether you need to add more water or straw. If it splatters, it's too wet. If it crumbles, too dry. This is the Goldilocks principle of cob making. You want it just right. Adjust accordingly until you achieve the perfect balance. Adjust with more straw or water as needed. Don't be afraid to experiment and fine-tune your mixture. Every batch of clay is different, so you may need to adjust the proportions slightly to achieve the desired consistency. When it holds its shape, you've made cob, the building block of your stove. Congratulations! You've successfully transformed simple raw materials into a versatile and sustainable building material. This mixture is strong, durable, and versatile. Cob has been used for centuries to build homes and structures all over the world. Its natural properties make it an excellent choice for sustainable building. Your hands and feet have done their job well. Take a moment to appreciate the work you've put in. You've created something tangible and useful with your own two hands and feet. You've turned simple materials into something greater. This is the essence of cob building, taking readily available resources and transforming them into something beautiful and functional. The foundation for your stove is ready. With your cob mixture prepared, you're now ready to begin the exciting process of building your very own cob stove. Let's move on to building. The next steps will involve shaping and molding the cob into the desired form for your stove. The transformation begins now. Get ready to see your hard work come to fruition as you build a beautiful and functional cob stove. Every great structure needs a solid foundation. Your stove is no different. Build a base from stones or bricks on a level bed of sand or gravel. This keeps the stove dry and stable. Choose a safe, ventilated spot and clear the ground. Lay down gravel or sand, then arrange your ring of bricks or stones. Use a level, stability is crucial. Fill the ring with insulating material, sand, sawdust, or empty glass bottles. The air in the bottles insulates the stove from the ground. Fill gaps with sand for a solid, level surface. Add a slightly wetter layer of cob for the stove's hearth, about 2 to 3 inches thick. Smooth it out and let it set for a day. This is the groundwork for your creation. Now you're ready to build the walls. With your foundation set, it's time to give your stove its form. Build the walls with your cob like making a giant coil pot. First, create a dome-shaped mound of damp sand on your base. This is your interior mold. Carve a tunnel at the front for feeding wood. Begin laying cob loaves around the sand form, pressing and smoothing each piece. Meld each new piece into the last for a seamless, strong wall. Build up in layers, staggering joints for strength. Keep the walls 4 to 6 inches thick. Compress and smooth as you go. Close the dome, leaving the tunnel open. Add a small hole near the top for a chimney. When finished, you'll have a sculpted, self-supporting stove. The shape is set. Now it must cure. Your stove stands, but it's still wet and fragile. Curing, slow, even drying is crucial. Shade it from direct sun at first to prevent cracks. Airflow is key. Use a tarp for gentle protection. Drying can take a week to a month, depending on climate and wall thickness. The color will lighten as it dries. Small surface cracks are normal. Patch with clay slurry if needed. The stove must be bone dry before firing. Test with plastic. If condensation forms, it needs more time. When fully cured, it will feel hard and sound solid. Your patience pays off. The stove is now hardened and ready for fire. The next step, tempering. The moment of truth, your stove is dry and ready for its first fire. Scoop out the sand form, revealing a smooth, hollow dome. Start with a small, cool burning fire, just twigs and kindling. Let it burn gently for an hour to warm the walls. You may see steam. This is moisture leaving the clay. Let the stove cool completely. The next day, build a slightly larger fire. Gradually increase the heat over several days, always letting it cool between firings. This slow process tempers the clay, making it strong and heat-resistant. On the 3rd or 4th day, you're ready for a proper hot fire. The stove will draft well and radiate steady heat. Congratulations, you've tempered your stove. It's now a fully functional cooking tool. The structure is proven. You've mastered the art of fire and clay. The true test of your stove is in the cooking. There's nothing like eating food cooked by a fire in a stove you built. Start simple. A cast iron skillet, some eggs, and bacon. Place a grill or flat stones over the chimney for a cooktop. Build a hot fire, let the clay heat up, and preheat your skillet. The stove's radiant heat cooks quickly and evenly. The sound and aroma of bacon sizzling is pure victory. Crack in a couple of eggs, they'll cook in moments. This is more than breakfast. It's a celebration of your work. Every bite is a reminder of your journey. Your stove is ready for many meals to come. Your stove stands as proof of what you can achieve with knowledge, effort, and patience. You've joined an ancient craft, learned to read the land, and built something lasting. This is self-reliance, a choice to be a producer, not just a consumer. Every fire you light reaffirms your capability. The skills you've gained, patience, observation, hard work, apply to all of life. You haven't just built a stove, you've built character. Don't let this be the end. Look for new skills to learn and projects to tackle. Each step towards self-sufficiency brings deeper satisfaction. Use your stove, cook for others, and share your story. Let it inspire you and those around you. Be proud of your work. It's honest and real. The world needs more creators. Now go enjoy a well-earned meal by your own fire.